Good morning, folks. Day soap is brought to us from Cella. This one has been around for a while, as you can tell by the date on there. If I remember right, let's see here. Yeah, 150 milliliters, which I think is right around 5 ounces. That's what it looks like there on the inside. And this tub here, as you can tell, is an older one. Newer one's got a different label, in other words. I'm going to follow the shave up with a aftershave I haven't used in a while called Tuff. I have a link down below to help with the, I guess you might say the, got something in my eye here, scent profile. Still using the Taconic Preshave oil. Still 2 pumps for each shave. And I've got it whipped up here. Yeah, we're doing red today. With a Shaven Sailor brush. This one here has synthetic knot. So it looks like there in the bowl. It's fairly wet. It's not exactly drippy, but it is moist. And shaver of the day is going to be a Schick Injector. I think this is a Type N if I remember correctly. And it's got a Personna blade in it. This one here is a pretty smooth shaver. I have to say that it is, for me at least, it's a relatively mild, easygoing shaver. As long as you pay attention to the pressure that you're using. But it's a pretty nice shaver. You can tell that that handle there is a little bit longer than some of the other Schick Injectors. If the ladies would like to use something like this, in other words, this one here would be a good one to use with the handle being that long. I don't find that this particular handle being at this length an issue. Sometimes, how can you say it's just sometimes handles being that long might be a little bit cumbersome, might get in the way. This one here doesn't seem to bother me too much. But I can definitely make do with the little ones, the shorter ones I should say. If you're unfamiliar with Cella, it has an almond scent to it. In my opinion, and this is my nose, and my nose is not the best in the world. So when it comes to scent strength for Cella, it's there, it's present. My nose picks up on it, but I don't feel like it's overpowering or anything quite like that. Just enough scent there to let you know that it's there. Just a little drippy this morning, not a whole lot. This is one of the Schick Injectors I mention from time to time, especially when I'm shaving with a shavette. Or I mention it with a straight razor, my favorite, or whatever shaver I have setting off to the side in case I need it to catch this part right through here. This is one that I've had sitting over there for a while. Like I said, it's a pretty easy going shaver. At least for me it is. Personna blades work well for me. Haven't had the best of luck with Schick. But Personna blades work well for me. Weather's been pretty nice here the past few days. We've got low 80s, I think, for the high. It's kind of a typical September for us. Upper 70s, low 80s. Then going into October, it's starting to taper off that direction. Every once in a while we'll get one of those Octobers where it's kind of chilly for the most part. Not very often though. Of course we do have a little ways to go. This being Wednesday, early part of the month. For me, like I say, it is a very smooth shaver. First pass on the beard reduction definitely needs a second pass. But usually with this one here, after I get done with the second pass, third pass could be considered a pickup pass. But by the time I get done with the Against the Grain pass, I'm usually pretty well done. Very smooth shave. I know not everybody likes the injectors, but for me they're pretty. I mean, I guess you might say, for me, for those that can relate to a DE shave that's nice and smooth, that's how I figure this one here. Very nice and smooth. I don't feel that it's aggressive. Definitely could shave with it every day. I haven't used it with several days worth of growth. Couldn't tell you how that works. I'm pretty much a daily shaver, so for me, there's usually not a lot of beard growth there worth to deal with. Every once in a while I might go more than a day or two, just depending on how I'm feeling, how busy I am. Combination of the both of those, but I said it does well. I haven't had any problems with it clogging or anything like that, but once again, when you don't have very much beard growth, it's kind of hard to clog it. I've had pretty good luck with this soap. I do well with it. This soap, what prompted me to get this one here was Anthony Esposito a few years back had put out a video, and he had mentioned that he thought that Cella was underrated, and I thought I'd give it a try, and I have to say, glad I did. It does work well. It's not a real expensive soap. You can find it on sale sometimes from time to time, right around the $8 mark. I think the going price usually on a daily basis might be closer to $10. I know when I got mine, I think $8 was around the, I guess you might say, the going daily price a while back. I have more than one of these. It is one of those that I could definitely, you know, in other words, if I had to narrow it down and maybe this is only one of the few available, I wouldn't have a problem with it. A little bit of feedback on the Against the Grain pass. Just a little bit. But by the time I get done, though, my face feels pretty darn smooth. Very little to no stinging when I'm done. If you could follow what I'm saying here, this is one of the newer Schicks. So it's pretty easy to find them in good shape. You can kind of tell there's plenty of slickness left. For me, I don't have, there's, slickness is not a problem with this soap, at least not for me. Still just a light scent left over, at least from my nose. Somebody else, it might be totally different. Not everybody likes this particular scent, an almond scent. It's not a bitter almond, by the way. I have another shave that's set up for TFS, and it's a green tobacco type scent. I have had this particular tub for a while. I go back to it every once in a while, but boy, I tell you what, it kind of rates with this one here. You shave with this one every day. Pretty smooth shave. I think there's like 95% gone. There's just a tiny bit left, just going through my normal routine without actually trying to do any kind of a pickup or anything like that. Got my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Crown King Alum Block complete with rubber band this morning, and I don't think I'm going to have much in the way of stinging this morning. It does feel pretty good this morning. I guess in some ways, when you get a good shave with a shaver that maybe doesn't sit well with everybody else, it's kind of a, I guess you might say, a shame, because this shave is such an easygoing shave. Not a whole lot of thought. You basically just go through your normal routine, and there it is. Nice smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, weepers. This witch hazel is unscented, but it is mentholated. So we're going to have a nice cooling effect with this witch hazel. And the aftershave that I picked out for this, scent-wise, no, it's not going to match by any means. There's going to be a lot of that going on here. Here are the next few shaves. It's going to be, I want this soap and I want this aftershave. And no, they don't match. Don't even complement each other, with the exception of, perhaps, that this particular one here has got some menthol in it. And that kind of helps with the, go along the theme of a nice cooling effect. And it does have a restrictor. It's not plastic. It's built into the glass container. I'll have a link down below if you're interested in this particular aftershave. There's two versions of this, if you will. There's this one here, typically referred to as the red version. And then there's another one that has a green cap, the green version. And I think that one there might be considered for sensitive skin. Now this one here, I don't know, to be honest with you, I got both of them and I can't tell the difference in the way one's sensitive or not sensitive. I don't feel it on my face. I don't feel the difference. Somebody else might be able to, tell the difference, but I can't. Both of them feel nice on the face. You can kind of tell the color on this one here. It's just got a light, I guess you might say, like an amber color to it. Now the green one's a lot darker. It almost kind of reminds me of olive oil. I like the scent of this one here. I like this one here a little bit better than the other one, but I like both of them, but I favor this one. Both of them are very manly scented, in my opinion. This is a really nice shave. Once again, this is a Schick Injector type N. Kind of tell that handle is a little bit on the lengthy side. It's got ribs on the sides, on the bottom, and I know that chances are that the cameras might pick it up right there on the handle. The Schick Injector. I really like this one here. I've got a number of them that I really do like. Hope everybody's staying healthy, stay safe, smooth shaves to you.